Doc Loves the Kids, a local Kitsap County nonprofit organization established in 2015, whose mission is to provide activities, programs, and community support for at-risk youth.
They put the U in community.
Doc Loves the Kids.
Welcome to Uncommon Courtesy.
We give you the courtesy of conversation
That's uncommonly spoke of.
I'm D-Mac.
I'm Wesley.
And this is the show. Don't forget to like, listen, subscribe. Thank to all subscribers, everybody listens to us and follows us. We really appreciate you. So I guess the debate is on, my brother.
Yeah, it's on, man. It's looking like September 10th they're gonna be having it.
Right before you get sentenced, right?
I think so, huh? Trump and Harris to debate on ABC. Trump says he wants 2 more. U.S. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump and Democratic opponent Kamala Harris will debate on September 10th on ABC, setting up the first face-to-face matchup between the rivals in what polls shows is a close race. In news conference at his Palm Beach, Florida residence, Trump said he wanted additional debates on September 4th and September 25th that will air on Fox and on NBC. Harris said in an X post that she's looking forward to September 10th debate after Trump finally committed. She told reporters after a Detroit area campaign stop that she was open to discussing more debates, but a campaign official reiterated that the position that on September 4th Fox debate is off the table. Discussions on future debates depend on Trump's participating in the September 10th debate on ABC, the official said. The Harris campaign had already opposed the Fox debate, saying the host network should be the one that sponsored recent primary debates on both parties.
Which makes sense. You know what I'm saying? He wants the Fox debate because they're going to put it like in a boxing ring, and he wants the people screaming and cheering for him when he says nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I hope she does the B-Rabbit on him.
What you mean?
The B-Rabbit where she just be like, well, you know, my opponent's going to say this, this, and this about me, and da-da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? And just hits him with it, and then he ain't got nothing else to say.
And even bigger than that, man, Fox is like, they're known to spread lies and falsehoods. Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of news networks has pushed propaganda, but I don't believe they pushed outright lies, knowingly pushed lies. I believe that they'll skew the truth.
Well, CNN's been in trouble a couple times, you know,
really,
especially when they jumped. Like recently, the Kansas City Chiefs. There was the one kid. He was dressed as he had a Native American like hat on with the feathers and stuff, and half his face was painted red. And they were like cultural and appropriation or whatever, but he was like half Native. You know what I'm saying? Which they didn't know. He just looked white. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a lot of that going on, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of mixing.
Well, they also got a nickel, or was it like a nickel Indians? That's what they called them. They had this thing where, like, they were giving, like, land to Native Americans, and, like, anybody could sign up for it. So, like, you know.
I remember that.
Yeah, white people were saying they were Native.
I remember that. I feel like this debate, man, it will I mean, I feel like it favors Kamala, but at the same time, Trump needs this debate because right now his campaign is spiraling. They're trying to call her out for not speaking to the press corps, or even taking like open interviews or open questioning from the press. But I think it plays into her hand. Why am I going to give up any of my policies or anything before my
debate?
Yeah, or even not way before the debate, before the DNC. I'm gonna put out my whole entire platform at the DNC because that'll give me another push. Yeah. You know, I want to ride this wave off of what me coming in, fresh new energy. I'm gonna sit here, say my stump speeches because my policy is already in place.
Well, they're mad because they can't control her. You know, they want to, like, you know, you couldn't control Donald Trump when he was doing things. They were like, do this as the norm. And now since his back's against the wall because his whole thing was like, oh, Sleepy Joe this, and now Joe's gone. Now he's the old man stumbling over words, forgetting things.
I mean, he had an easy opponent. I mean, it was tough. I mean, don't get me wrong.
He had an easy opponent and still looked stupid.
And this is not even me.
I still told lies.
And I can't, absolutely. And I can't even knock Joe Biden. It's just that he was just past his prime at this point in time. If Joe Biden was not past his prime, he had so many great accomplishments while he was in office that he could have touted. It would have been easy W for him, but he just didn't have it. He wasn't informed. It's, you know, everyone could see the decline that he's going through. It's just he's a lot older than his age. The mental wear and tear of being in office has really gotten to him.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like, but this debate, I think, like I said, favors Kamala Harris because she's a debater. This is what she does. I mean,
she has more energy too, and also it's like, you know, they had, like, when Hillary Clinton was up, bro, they had like 3 years to go after her before because they knew she was going to be the nominee. So they came. I mean, they had the Benghazi stuff they got to throw on her. They did the email stuff they threw on her. And Kamala, it's like, bro, they only got a couple months. She got to like royally mess up right now. Yep. Do something bad.
And that's why she's probably not trying to say too much.
I wouldn't either.
You know what I mean? Because the biggest thing they're going to try to hit her with is just this whole Palestinian, assault that's going on over in Gaza. And that's the biggest, that's the the kind of the what's around their neck as far as being like a really bad thing, a really bad policy that they're pushing.
I want Kamala to acknowledge us, foundational Black Americans, and the difference.